Hello guys, I'm the Terror City. My version of the word Terror City. Terror, I hate movies, and City, I like movies. You might find it confusing, but just go with it. Now, today I want to take a look at a television series. Possibly one of the most popular shows of all time, Doctor Who. Now, this is not going to be taking a look at the revived series, which had Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, Matt Smith, and also the upcoming Peter Capaldi. But we'll talk about those guys if I finish the original series, which is what we're about to talk about. The original series aired from 1963 to 1989. And that's it. So, we're going to take a look at the first episode that aired. Well, actually no, we're not going to talk about the first episode. We're actually going to talk about the serial, the four-parter. Because before Doctor Who became only one because before the story became one episode, they were usually just a bunch of serials. The first story, serial, you know what I mean, is An Unearthly Child. Now, An Unearthly Child is the first serial that aired from 1963. That aired in 1963, which is when Doctor Who started. It starred William Hartnell, William Russell, Jacqueline Hill, and Carol Ann Ford. Like I said, this aired in 1963. So yeah, what's the plot? Well, of the serial. The plot is that this girl, Susan, played by Carol Ann Ford, is simply normal. And one night, her teachers, played by William Russell and Jacqueline Hill, decides to go to investigate. And then they meet another person called the Doctor, played by William Hartnell, who then finds out that Hurley's telephone box is actually it's the TARDIS. Who, for those of you who don't know, the TARDIS is the time machine and is also alive. Because, well, you have to watch this show and the revived series to find out. But I don't think you guys want to watch the original. Anyway, I'll go to leave that chameleon circuit oh yeah, I also forgot to tell you. When the TARDIS goes to anywhere, it can change into different objects. Like if it went to Endor, it will end up like a pine tree. But anyway, so yeah, the chameleon circuit gets broken, so it's now a police telephone box. But they get captured by cavemen. So with that, it's up to the Doctor and his companions to get out there and escape. So, The Unearthly Child, it's not good, but it isn't enjoyable. Most people won't, but I don't feel comfortable recommending it, but we'll get to that later. Anyway, so yeah, the actors, like I said, this is from 1963, so the show's over 51 years old. Well, actually no, also the short film, the serial. Anyway, William Hartnell, he plays the Doctor. He's pretty much the first Doctor, the original Doctor, before the other 13 actors took over, because John Hurt played the War Doctor, if you guys have not seen. Anyway, so yeah, this guy is not I was gonna say he's not a good Doctor, but he is an enjoyable one nonetheless. He has some good lines. My personal favourite is when he does it actually reminds me of Yoda, who you know after he says a line, go yeah, like those. Yeah, there's not much to talk about this short. Anyway, after this, I'll be talking about the episodes because, like I said, this is a serial. Anyway, William Russell. I don't know. Okay, I don't know who these people play except for William and Carol. So yeah. He plays the first teacher, and he actually is good. Now, this is probably the only thing I've saw him in. I don't know, but he does do a pretty good, fantastic performance, and there's a lot of good lines, to say the least. Actually, no, just forget what I just said. Anyway, so yeah, I like him. Jacqueline Hill. Same thing. Carol and Ford. She's probably, okay, this is actually, okay, now some of you who have not seen this episode are going to be shocked. This is the Doctor's granddaughter. I'll repeat that. The Doctor's granddaughter. Sing that in right after this review. Okay, Derek Newmark. Okay, he actually plays in 3 episodes in this serial. He plays Zerp, I think. Actually, no, not Zerp, because that's actually that be stupid because it's from Toy Story. Yeah, he's actually okay. He pretty much him and Jeremy Young play 2 cavemen because they go to the caveman series because they go to the caveman period. The Doctor and his companions. They're all supposed to be more. They're all supposed to be more of threatening villains, which there are times which they can be, but there are times where they can be pretty laughable. But they are good. They do pretty decent performances. I'm not going to mention the other 2 actors because I think they're just there. They're just there just to enhance the story. The 2 other female actors. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not. Okay, I like them. I do like the actresses that played the cavemans. Well, you know what I mean. But like I said, while I do like them, they're just there. Their characters are just there just for the story, and I really just to enhance the story, which I really thought that if they cut it out, you'd have the same episode. I mean, the same serial. So yeah. So yeah, not much to say about them. Okay, so let's talk about the episodes. Okay, so the first episode is just called An Unearthly Child. Now this one is directed by Anthony. Well, he directed all 4 episodes. Now this one is the plot of them investigating. So yeah, there's not much to say about this because this episode, because the revived series was over 45 minutes. This one's over 23 minutes. Like I said, this is the original series. The one that you watch, like me, is the revived series. I know this. I checked. So yeah, there's not much to say about it because there's only 4 actors in a 23-minute episode, and I'm not going to spoil that much. But it is a decent enough episode. It was a little bit boring because if you guys watch it, the pacing can be a little slow at times. So yeah, if you guys are going to watch this, just be careful with the pacing because it can be slow. It's a 7 out of 10. It's a very good one. The second episode is a lot better but it's more a bit funny because granted the cavemen are supposed to be threatening, but like I said, there are times where they are, but there are times where they're just goofy. They can be a complete joke. Well, only from my perspective. You guys might have a different opinion, but for me, I just find them either threatening or just plain out goofy. But like I said, it was a lot better. It's an 8 out of 10. The cave skulls. Okay, I forgot about the second episode because I don't know. So yeah, I like so yeah, this one was pretty better. This one is where they got. This is the one which they killed off the mother one, which like I said, they were just there, so I can't completely complain. But yeah, it was an 8 out of 10. It's the same thing. But I did like it. Actually, I don't have nothing to say about it. Anyway, the final episode in the serial is The Fireman. Now, this one is actually just finale, and this one has only 1 action sequence. Yes, there's an action sequence, but it's between the 2 cavemen. Now, this one I actually liked, but they were a little goofy. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Now, some of you are saying, why am I calling them? Now, some of you are probably saying to me, why am I saying that they're probably goofy? Maybe it's because I've been watching too much horrible histories that I've been looking at cavemen just as a bit goofy. I don't know if that happened in the real times because I don't know that much. Actually, no, I do, but I haven't explored the Stone Age that much. Yeah, same thing. It's an 8 out of 10. Now this one. Now, if you guys are thinking this is now like the revived series, this is for kids. This is now. The show was originally supposed to be educated for kids, but they decided to go for more family. Well, they decided to go for more adventure, which I'm glad, because if they did that, the show wouldn't be that popular, and we wouldn't have got the revived series, and it wouldn't be that, and it would probably run for only 3 seasons. But I digress. Anyway, like I said, this was written by Anthony, which I haven't checked any of his work. He may have written some other Doctor Who episodes, which, if he is, I will watch them. It's not, it is a U, it's violence and threat. I don't have a DVD, which is why I watched it on the website. But yeah, that's actually about it. Okay, so anyway, so what I think of this serial as a whole, it's enjoyable. Doctor Who and Unearthly Child is a very good start for the first season of the original series. It's not that good because some of the characters can be boring. Some of them are just there, but there are some that can be enjoyable. There is one action sequence which I do find pretty good. But this isn't the only action sequence in the original series, because there's a lot more, even in the third Doctor era. But we're not at that one. We're at the first Doctor one. So yeah, it's an 8 out of 10. I will go and check his second serial, The Daleks, which is the first introduction to the Daleks, the Doctor's greatest enemies. So yeah. See you guys next time, and I have not seen the. Oh yeah, and for people that are wondering, for some of my fans are saying, have I seen the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trailer? Yes, I'll give my thoughts on it tomorrow, or actually yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll tell you what my thoughts are. I'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful night. Cheerio.